Alright. Hello, everybody. Time for another art stream. And time for me to probably fumble for a bit while I try and remember what exactly I was planning to do next here, but, well, let's go ahead. So, looking at what I still have, like what I have shown, I was working on the boots here. Okay. Okay, I think I've got an idea of what I was... Okay. Okay, those are the guidelines I was using. Don't need them anymore. Alright. Okay, so I think... What is this? Oh, okay, that's for those laces. Okay. Yeah, I have all the ones that kind of go above, properly situated. Okay, that's the color layer. Yeah. Okay. So... Alright. I think I've got the idea. Just need to draw these guys over here. Okay. Looks like I picked up on what I was doing a lot quicker than I thought I would. And if I'm right, I'm ignoring these because I just like, yeah, they get covered by the pants. So it looks like there's a few things need to fix up there, but yeah. Since they get covered, I don't need to worry about showing them. That's what I decided. Okay. Alright. I think I've got it. Now, yeah. The general shape is you have a kind of like tab here with a little hoop that comes out of it. Okay. Oh, let's try this. Yeah, sorry, I immediately started thinking on some stuff and just kind of, this small little zone out there. Sorry about that. So, I definitely want the hoop to go through this part. So maybe it'll be better if I start with drawing the hoop first. Okay. Not bad. And just try it again here. Don't make it that large. Something like that'll work, yeah. I think I'm obsessing over a small detail like this. It doesn't even really matter in the like grand scheme of things. Yeah, okay, no, I don't like how large I got. Actually, how large should I make the other ones? Honestly, they weren't even that big, so... that I'm just... like, obsessing this much over it is just a... yeah. It's just a thing with me. I mean, this is a detail that no one is going to see, but I'm going to know it exists, and if I don't get it right, I'm just going to be annoyed at myself about it. Or maybe it's not because I'd get annoyed if I don't get it right, but that I want more to do with this. If I just, like, accept this as it is and not do anything else with it, I'd be bored. I'd just, like, stop early. I wouldn't really, like, actually put in any work on improving. Like, that would just be it. Because I know what I'm like. If it's not something that keeps me moving forward on something, I'm liable to just, like, stop. So I kind of need to keep moving myself forward. Otherwise, I'm just always going to be stuck in place somewhere. And it's not fun to be stuck in place. You're just stuck in one place. And you see everyone else just keep moving forward. And it's not fun. You've got no one to blame but yourself for it, and even something like that's not exactly... even blame yourself. Just blame yourself doesn't get anything done. You're just angry and nothing changes. So I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, that's okay. I think that's the that's the layer I do the color on. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, I want to keep moving forward. I want to be able to do stuff. I want to improve. And that's not the easiest thing. Especially when I end up sabotaging myself quite a bit by just wanting to stop. By deciding, oh, that's good enough. I don't need to keep trying. I don't need to keep working at it. I mean, of course, it's not like that isn't actually accurate in some situations. Sometimes I have done well enough. I don't need to keep obsessing over it. It's just hard to figure out when those times are. And I worry that I get those times confused. I don't know when the time to like accept that's good enough and move on is, and when's the time to like keep putting effort in. Okay. Alright. So now let's start painting the laces. Okay. And to make sure... Oh! Hello, Ezra Ben. I'm glad you decided to drop by. I'm doing good. Just working on a little project that I had to put to the side for a bit while I was getting used to my getting used to my new work schedule. But now I can finally get back to this. And it's nice. It's relaxing. It helps me get a handle on my thoughts on a lot of stuff. How's your day been going? Hopefully it's been well. Oof. Oh, congrats for finally finishing that model. Yeah, no worries, Ezra. No worries. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with getting some long comments from chat. Yeah, no, I can fully get that. Like, just how, like, draining it has to be to focus on model rigging and stuff. So yeah, I get that. And as for what I'm doing right now, it's a little personal project that I started. It's something I'm hoping to get finished before the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection releases. Like, it's kind of a bit of fan art for it. It's also something I'd like want to potentially use. But yeah, right now I'm not just drawing shoes, but I'm like actually working on the shoes for this. I can, like, after I finish up the coloring for these, I'll show you the rest of the body. I've already got it like kind of rough, drawn out. I'm just kind of in the process of adding on. Okay, I think that was the right one. Yeah, it's this one. Right now I'm in the process of just adding on like details to it. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much just decided, okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up when it comes to the detailing on this. Oh, okay, yeah, I get like shitty internet and all that, I get it. Okay, so what I was saying is, right now I'm just working on adding details onto a art piece that I started. I've already got like the rough body of it drawn out. I'm just, since I finished that, I'm going in and adding details because hell, even if people won't really be seeing these parts, I'll know, like, I know they exist and I want to have the details there. It's a personal thing. I don't want to just go and decide like, yeah, that's good enough. If I want to get better, I have to keep challenging myself. Figure out what works well for me and what doesn't, and just keep going. Well, yeah, I did do that, Ezra. Like I said, I have the entire sketch done. I'm just now going back in and adding small details. And I know this entire way I did it probably isn't the best. I've realized that. But I mean, I already went through all of it, so at least for this piece, I'm kind of sticking with it. It's a learning opportunity. Yeah, no problem, Ezra. I'm good, Ezra. Okay. So we've got that. Okay. Now to color in the rest of the parts. No, I won't. If I take all those off, yeah, I should be able to do this. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the little shading I did. I went. Okay. Wait, are these different? Okay, no, same colors. All right. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can just do that. All right. And then for this, yeah, it's using as a little shading around the seams of the boots. Kind of just to give it a little bit of it not just being like a solid color. Oh yeah, that part needs to be a darker color too. Oh boy, what layer is that on? Okay. God damn it. Okay, what layer did I put? Okay. I need to remember this layer. Okay. There we go. Wrong color, damn it. Oh, that's easily solved. Okay. Okay. Alright. Looking good. Okay, and I need to remember what layer that's on. Okay, layer right above it. Good. So... now just add this color here. Little highlight along the seam between the like leather of the shoe and the sole. Really just kind of helps sell the boots. Yeah, no, don't do that. Oh yeah. And then on the sides here, because this is supposed to be kind of like a raised up part of it. Like it's supposed to be kind of a raised bead around like this shit. Like. Hmm? Oh, that's weird. Hmm? Oh, okay, it's just dealing with the... Okay, no, now I get what's going on. But yeah, like this part is supposed to be kind of a like raised bead or rim of leather. God damn it. Which honestly, I probably could have done a better job trying to show it, but that's for a future thing. Lesson learned. So, yeah. I'm still on the right layer, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. Alright. Get that there. And that bit there. Then highlighting there and yeah, okay, how'd I go the same over here? Okay, and then both sides of that and up by the corner there. Alright. And, you know, maybe I felt like it was a bit too thick. And then it was on both sides. Yeah, it was on both sides, okay. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay, this one's easy enough. Okay, now that one. Oh yeah, because those were the rough colors, that was it. Okay. That's the boots done. And honestly, at least from far enough away, you can basically... Yeah, you can't see the detail on there, but you can tell, like, okay, yeah, no, I see boot laces, I see little eyelets. Okay, yeah, not bad. Now, what could I do for the pants? That's an important question. Because if only the shoes having this level of detail, it definitely looks a bit weird. Okay, there we go. No longer bald. Yeah, so getting back to that. What exactly can I do to improve the pants? There's those boots. Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, I'd say there's not really much detail to add to pants. Like, I could try and, like, add some stitching to some places. Kind of like show stitching around, like, the pockets. Yeah, this is a big question. I mean, I could definitely see adding some highlights to pants to basically just signify wear and tear. But again, I'm not too sure I'm where to. I mean, like somewhere around the knee would probably work well for just like showing off. Like showing that off, maybe try and figure out like draw like folds and creases. Yeah, this is a toughie. Oh, I mean, one thing I could start with is just... Oh yeah, so I have the... Is just basically go through and draw the lines for everything better. Like, that's a possibility. Because I'm definitely not thinking of like adding in patches and stuff onto this. I mean, again, I'm at a crossroads. I really don't know what to add to the pants to just give them more detail. Like, again, the boots, those were obvious. Just add in the laces, add in the eyelets, and actually just add in like the stitching detail. Which, again, I could do here. Like, add some little stitching around the hem of the pockets. Oh! Hey, Baron! Glad you could drop by. Right now, I'm in the middle of deciding how to add more detail to a pair of pants. It's stumping me, kinda. Yeah, I'm doing good. Work has been okay, although I found out that, like, I'm getting a lot more money taken out from my paycheck than I thought I would. So I'm still on the lookout for a job that pays me more. But other than that, yeah, I'm doing alright. Only got one more day of work till the weekend, so that's nice. Yeah. I saw how much is getting taken out for a, like, 3-day week earlier, and I, well, didn't realize it would effectively double for a full 5-day week, which I feel is a bit bullshit. But yeah. Well, this job was always meant to be just a temporary one until I find one that's in my field that actually pays better, so it's doing its job right now. It's pretty much covering the majority of, like, it pays me enough to cover my mortgage and a bit of my utilities. Monthly costs are still going to, well, dip into my savings, but it's a lot better than it was before. And yeah, I hope so too, Vera. I'm sending out applications every day. Alright. So for now, I might as well just kind of redraw these with a thinner line. I wonder, is 5? Yeah, 5 looks about fit. Actually, I can try and see like how well this line compares to here. Okay, maybe I went with 4 for these. Was it 3 maybe? Okay, I think I used 3, so let's see how that looks. Of course, my issue is, since I'm using a smaller one, I can't really see how well it's working when I'm like drawing over the larger one that I'm using as a guide. So yes, I'll just do this, we'll see how it looks, and then I'll make any corrections that need to be made afterward. But how's your day been, Varen? So that looks okay, passable. Okay. Well, I hope what you've been working on has been going all right. Oh, wait, shit, how many lines did... Okay, I stopped there. Yeah, no, I get that feeling, just... I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here. There are some parts to this that just feel like too empty, so trying to figure out, okay, but what can I add in here? Because, like I said, with the pants, it feels like they're just a bit too plain, but I don't know what kind of details to add onto pants. So I'm hoping to figure that out while I draw a hopefully like better line art. Well, better is not exactly the operative word. A thinner line art is probably the better way to phrase it. But yeah, I get where you're coming from, Varen. Of course, it can also be hard to figure out when does something need more detail and when is it okay to just leave it as is. Because you want to avoid just making something a bit of a clusterfuck. Okay. Yeah, start around here. There we go. You just gotta find a good balance, so it doesn't become overwhelming. Okay, so that's one leg down. Let's work on the other. Is that? Okay. Okay. It's nice that you can... Well, it's nice that it's so close to being done. I have no idea when this thing will get finished. Although, considering I'm not going to have too much time to actually work on it aside from these streams, it's probably going to take a while. Alright. Yep. Oh, yeah, I hope everything just keeps working towards the end as well. It's really just... It really sucks when you're near the end and then just stuff starts breaking. Especially if you have no idea what's breaking, because then you take time to go search for it. Then you can try and fix it, but that might end up breaking something else by accident, and then you're just stuck tracking all that down until you finally got it. Okay, I'm starting about here. And now I need to remember where I'm starting. Alright. Try this again, Cyrus. Try this again. Okay. Alright, not too bad. Yeah. Need to connect a few parts here and there. But that works. Definitely don't want that cuff to be unconnected. Sorry, how do I do it over there? Okay. The part kind of connects here. It goes like that, so this part here doesn't exist. But no, wait, that looks weird. Maybe have it go a bit lower. No, it's... Okay, wait, I think I might have something that could look well for this. I need to have it go a bit like, say, that. So that feels like it gives off the impression that it's connecting on the other side of the leg. Okay. I need to have... But, alright. Okay, that's good for a thinner line art. Although I do need it. Actually, should I do... You know, I think I'm going to keep them being like, it's not going to have actual buttons that you kind of like push into a buttonhole to hold them tight. They're going to be more metal clasps. So just nice little circles on here. Oh, actually, just realized something that would make this look better. Okay, need to kind of erase it like this. There we go. That actually looks better. Okay, maybe not that steep, or, well, no, it needs to be steeper. It kind of needs to be like over here. That way, just really show that these top parts are flaps. And you can still see the pocket actually like goes up there. In which case, it'll probably be better to also add in maybe something around like here. Just to show that it's not like, well, I already have the pockets kind of bulging out like there's already something in them. So, yeah, I feel like having a little something right there just kind of indicates that, like, this is the opening that's being covered by this part going down like this. Yeah, something like that works well. Then do the same for down here on these. Okay, actually, I want to. This one's kind of round out the corner a bit. It looks weird when it's just kind of a straight edge like that, but that's better. This one actually works pretty well with having the corner like that. Oh yeah, completely forgot that was. Oh, actually, wait. Just realized that with how I have that placed, the clasp doesn't really make sense. I mean, the only other way would be extending these out a bit more so they can actually like cover it properly, but I feel like that would just be a bit. It would look a bit weird, I think. I mean, it's not like it doesn't already look weird, so I guess I'll just get rid of these. It was a good idea, but oh well. I mean, this one definitely has enough room, but they can't say that for all of them, so. So, just gotta make do. But, yeah, on to getting the buttons on here. The lower ones have smaller buttons. At least I think this is smaller than what I drew up top. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Alright. So we got those. Now for the next thing, I'm kind of thinking of adding in stitching around everywhere, but I don't want that to be with... Like, I want that to actually kind of have a color, so... For now... Let's add in a new... Like, let's do some more color. Let's put some more color on this. Alright. Okay, so we got these guys. Now for the other color. Oh, wait. We gotta put this on another layer. Alright. Okay, looks like there's something I'm gonna have to manually touch up. Oh well. Okay, yeah, nothing to touch up there. Yeah, but some stuff here. Alright. Alright. So now for the... Oh. Almost forgot the pockets. Okay. Yeah, no idea what's going on with that fire alarm. Seriously, no idea, just it's been doing that again. I'm thinking it has something to do with me having the heater on, but again, it's sporadic throughout any time when I have the heater on. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. It's annoying the hell out of me. Okay. Now for these, I feel like a nice kind of bronzish would work well, like maybe this color. That's... Okay, how about... maybe this is a good color for it. Yeah, it's still... Maybe it would look better if I put a little kind of detailing on it. That just looks like an angry mark, like an anger mark. That's not gonna work, Buzz. Well, actually, maybe if I was trying to go something like a kind of a bit of a cross vibe on it. Maybe that'll work better if I do it. Try. Well, that just makes it look like it's an actual button. I mean, it is a button, but not like a button with thread and everything. No, that's too light. You know what? I'm actually kind of okay with that. Let's use that for the color. Okay. So now to get that lace work that I was thinking of. I mean, granted, it's not really going to look like lace work. It's probably more going to look like a actual just kind of line around here that actually wouldn't even be lace work. It would be thread work. But yeah, now I need to figure out a nice color that stands out. I wonder if... Well, let's try it. How well is it going to stand out against this? And honestly, I might need to make it like same size here. Okay, it's not looking half bad. I just realized something else. This needs to kind of actually, like, again, a shirt covers some of it, but it actually does need to have. I just kind of ignored that I didn't really have like anything going down the center, just kind of like show the fly and everything. Obviously, don't show that part, but to show you, yes, these are a normal pair of pants. They have everything that a normal pair of pants has. But I forgot to add those. Oh, says a lot. I mean, it says I kind of forgot those are details on there. And you got to focus on the thread work. Well, actually, it works here because that's basically how, like, pants, you will see that there because it kind of helps. That's what ties the pocket in. But if it was something on here, then it would be kind of in this part. Kind of like you have it here on the inner part, because that's showing it how it's tying onto the pant leg. I'm thinking about it, someone's probably made like a thread pattern already for brushes in CSP, so this could be significantly easier for me if I had something like that or knew where to find one. But oh well. I don't really make this easy on myself. To see how this looks like when looking at it from not zoomed in afar. And granted, no, think about it, I could have everything kind of going around the edges on the flap, because those would also have like thread marks. Now let's see how it looks on this one. Because, like, obviously the flaps were sewn too. You can't really tell. But, I mean, that was the same for everything else, so why not? Again, like I said, I have no idea why it's doing that. Because if that's supposed to be some low battery warning, like I would assume it would be that it would happen more often and it would be more consistent instead of just happening randomly. Okay, I need to check something on myself, like with my actual pants. Honestly, I think I might have actually made the pockets a bit too small on these. Because just compared to like my pants, like the bottom of the pockets are kind of on, like kind of level with like the fly. So I might actually make these pockets a bit bigger. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Varen. Yeah, I kind of need to stretch after sitting for about an hour or so. Thank you, Varen. But, okay. So, like I said, I think I need to actually kind of like well, the pant, like the place of the pockets along the top here, like this actually seems good. I guess just kind of need to make it a bit deeper, kind of. I don't want these to look like huge pockets. And actually, well, I mean, even if they are huge, they're gonna get covered by a jacket, so it's, yeah, again, so much of this is for me. And, yeah, Baron, thank you for helping me prevent being a shrimp. So, alright. Well, for now, let's see. How does it look if I kind of go like... That seems a bit much, honestly. Unless I also kind of cut off part of this. Like, kind of show the... Because, like, this part here is supposed to be kind of the inner part of the pocket. But most time on pants, like, you can kind of see that the pocket's there because it's like you can see the difference in it, but I mean, usually, like the inner part of the pocket, yes, it's definitely in most cases, like the fabric's entirely different, probably different color. So that might be a way to go about it. But let's see, how does it look if I try and be a bit closer? So if we say go about... Oh, actually first I want to do the seam. just have it go running all the way down here. I'm actually wondering how to slip the... Oh, no, I want to keep the pants on. But I don't know if that's a detail that's actually going to like be nice to look at, is the issue. Oh well. Well, no, I mean, you can see it. It's... I want to do that. Let's see if I kind of have it go like here. Then if I want to have God. I'm trying to use my own pants as a reference to how to like kind of draw a pocket and have it like show that it's a pocket. This is an experience. If I was going to do it, like it's kind of follow this curve, but I mean, honestly, actually, yeah, look out. The pockets definitely seem small. But instead I did something like that. Okay, it looks to be about equal. And the best way to kind of show it would be kind of like a strip that goes, maybe kind of like, oh, okay, might be better to show from here. And have a part peeking out like this, where what's on this side will be the same color as the rest, but it's here that we have this color. That might work. Well, might as well try it. It's not like it'd be hard for me to change it back, so... If only I could get the arc on this one. Yeah, that doesn't look right either. No, that's too big. Okay, that's good. Okay. So first, let's go to these layers and get rid of this stuff. And, no, use a bigger earth. Yeah, use it. Yeah, this. Oh yeah, I do need to figure this out. Alright. Alright. And then I can fix any unnecessary erasing afterwards. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now go back down to a smaller size. Because I need to erase a few of these lines. Okay. All right. Now I can fill that in and also just switch up that bit. Then move down here. And I can just deal with the weird spots manually. Okay, looks like there's still a few things need to erase from the line art layer. Alright, we'll go back to that then. Except now I can just do it like... Oh wait. Okay, no, not from the line art layer. Although this one might actually be from the line art. Okay, this one was. And looks like you might have to redraw that line. And we just touched that. Okay, this might look better if I don't have it as much of a curve, honestly. Like, this part I'm okay with it being curved, but I feel like this might actually be improved if I make it more of just a straight line. Or, well, it doesn't have to be an exact straight line, but just kind of shorten it a bit. Or just kind of like tighten it up, basically. Wait, I completely forgot how I did it there. Okay, yeah, it's... Yeah, not exactly in the middle, but... It's still got a bit of a bend to it. Like that. I think that'll work. Okay. Let's actually, yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think that's looking better. Alright. Okay, yeah, looking better. Okay. Now for the little stitch lines. Oh, wait. Boom, what's this one? Okay, I was on the wrong layer for that. The stitch lines are right on this layer. Okay. And no stitch lines on the back here because... Well, actually, no, they do have stitch lines, but they're like... Okay, I know, they're like right immediately next to the... like border between pocket fabric and pant fabric. So right here will do. I mean, I'm definitely, like, if I could just know if it needs to have its battery replaced, I'd rip it out, find a new one, and replace it and be done with it, but, like, again, it's not, like, I don't think it's a battery issue. I think it just doesn't like when I have the heater on, which means I'm going to have to deal with that all throughout the winter. Like, seriously, as soon as I can find out, like, if that's actually the low battery alarm, I'll rip the battery out of that thing, go buy a new one, and, like, stuff it back in there. But until that time, I'm just left wondering why the hell it isn't consistent. Okay. Alright. So, one last thing before I head off. Okay. So, if I was going here using this. Okay. Probably not that. Okay. Got the little stitch line for the fly. Although it's actually, might want to make it a bit, like, a bit wider. Like so. Because there's also a little stitch line that is like right next to the zipper part. Okay. Now, I don't know if that's everything I want to do with the pants. And I'm left wondering if I have, like, if I made the waist too high on them, honestly, at this point. Although, maybe it's just because I don't have everything else visible, it just looks weird to me. Maybe. But, yeah. I'd say, well, got some good work done. And it's about 7 p.m. here. So I'm going to be calling the stream now, because, yeah, my Wednesday and Thursday streams are well, definitely shorter. Like, those art streams are definitely shorter than they have been in the past. But that's because I gotta wake up at like 4:30 a.m. to have enough time to get ready to go to work, so and gotta get to bed early too. So yeah. Yeah, thank you for being here, Baron. I'm gonna end the stream now, and let's see who we can raid into. It's unfortunately it's gonna be a raid and run, and I don't like doing that, but I kind of need to. Okay, you know what? We're gonna raid into Staria Soul. Right now, it looks like she's like got her stream ready to like watch the video game awards with. I don't think they're doing it right now. I don't think it's started. But yeah, it seems like what she's gonna be doing. So yeah, we'll raid into her. Now, next stream is going to be Mega Man Battle Network and Team Colonel. That'll be tomorrow. And since it's going to be a Friday night stream, it's not going to be as short as this one. It is going to be longer. So we'll have some fun there. Yeah, so for everyone who came in, whether you lurked or whether you chatted, thank you. I appreciate having you guys here. Especially as I get used to these new stream times. So, thank you. Alright. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. And for the YouTube side of things, I'm going to be ending the stream now. I hope to see you all tomorrow as well. Goodbye.